Alright everyone, here we go. It's a Friday reading. The usual Friday reading, one card for each sign. We paint a picture of the whole soulmate cycle. Watch everything. Watch what's in your chart if you want, of course, but you're all part of the cycle. So everything is connected. At the end, I'll have the universe add it all up for us. There's no clarifiers here, but there is a pre-shuffle today. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. I'm pulling on the current energies here right now, just a snapshot of the cycle. How your person, what's your person thinking and feeling about you, basic context of the intention I put out there. So this reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? Keep that in mind. So it doesn't matter when you watch this. But, or maybe it does, I don't know. But, either way, in my pre-shuffle, I got the Emperor, right? It's not really a Burger King Emperor, an out-of-balance Emperor that's mostly King of Wands kind of thing. It's fairly balanced. That energy is still balanced, as we talked about this week. That cup is right there. That Ace of Cups. Here's why. The Emperor right here, your runner, the divine masculine. The masculine side is generally the runners in this. Could be a feminine with heavy on the masculine energy. You know, a little out of balance. It can be that. But for most of you, it's the DM who took a run. Wanting to come in. Look. This person here, this Emperor, is looking over at these people playing over here. And they're not interested in the Emperor. That drives the Emperor crazy. And that's where we're at right now. It's where we've been off and on for a little while. They need to get up off their ass and go over there. It looks like that's what they want to do. The Knight of Cups is crossing it. That's nice. It's not a Knight of Pentacles. It's a Knight of Cups. I pointed out that Ace of Cups chalice there for a reason. It's there. You're looking at the people. And that's front and center. Let's see where we go. 4 Cups. There's worry here. And the High Priestess. There's worry underneath the surface. Okay? And we talked about this the other day in a reading. Right? The reading I did where I think it was the full moon reading. How the full moon energy is affecting things. I had that 8 of Swords in the soul. And all it was really, as a general down the middle, someone's worried that they're going to get rejected. All right, and that's really the only thing keeping the Emperor on the throne. It really is. Right here, it's the 7 of Swords. Again, a card that keeps popping up, crossed by the 7 of Cups. It's someone who is, how do I phrase this? It's kind of funny. It's someone who thinks they have a choice whether they're coming towards you or not. That's the way it reads. It reads as someone, so it's like I walk up to someone and I say, so you think you have a choice? It's that energy of, and they don't have a choice. They really don't. It's that energy, I don't remember which reading this past week I pulled it on, but it was the energy of, you know you're going to do it, so just fucking do it. You know, that kind of thing. He knows he's going to get off that throne. Male or female, it's a he on the card. He knows he's going to get off that throne. It's crossed by the Knight of Cups. So just get off your ass and go over there. They're not coming toward you. Because you need to learn to be vulnerable. Alright? And that's pretty much that. Right there, the 3 of Wands. Like we've been talking about this guy who doesn't want to get his cape wet. It's right here. It's bookending the Emperor. That's you on that ship out there. Alright? That ship's got a lot of fun stuff on it. It's great. This is someone who knows they're going to do it, wants to do it, and should just fucking do it. Like we learned the other day in the full moon reading, that guy's cape is getting wet. Okay? It really is. And the energy is coming towards you. I'm reading energy here. The 3D person, if they're some sort of super fuckwit, can fuck off. But the percentage readings in the extendeds have been very high lately. Much higher than they used to be. And that's not a coincidence. You know, I feel that energy. It's very strong. There's a lot. If you look at my readings from the past week, there's a lot of energies in play here. And they're all very powerful. But they're all happening on your side, too. So keep that in mind. For some of you, this might be a little bit of too little, too late. That fool's been on the chair for a long time. You know. All right. And that person, those people on that Emperor card frolicking in the background that represent you, there's another person there. There's 2 people there. Some of you might have somebody new coming in. I pick up on that quite a bit. I saw that in my second quarter of 2022 reading. All right. So, but I also saw you getting something, getting some justice, getting something that you've been waiting for a long time. Let's go. I'm shuffling the deck. The universe, give me the soulmate cycle. Give me a snapshot. Friday reading, 1 card for each sign. You ready? Here we go. I'm ready. Bottom. Someone asked me the other day why I start with Aries and why I go this way. We go the order of the zodiac. We take a fly around. It's just like when I pull the monthly readings. I start with Aries, I go to Taurus, I go to Gemini, I go to Cancer. It's you will always want to do that. It's about being thorough. You don't want to jump around. Okay, I do that mid-month randomly for people that need energy updates, signs that need energy updates. But if you're going to look at something, it needs to read like a book. You read it in order. You wouldn't read a book page 1 and then page 50 and then page 3. You know, unless you're some kind of super fuckwit, which I am generally speaking, but I try to do things correctly for everyone here. So that's why I do that. But anyway, the Eight of Pentacles is the overall energy here. And I still get this as an energy. I'm going to see what's crossing it just for fun. Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it. The Eight Wands. Someone is working hard here. Someone's working hard. It's the card of the Apprentice. Someone's trying to get to the Nine of Pentacles. Someone's trying to get up the nerve to come talk to you because you're already Nine Pentacles, because that's Minor Arcana Empress, and you've been coming up as that, and the Empress. But it's somebody who's working up the nerve here. It's almost like it might as well have been a strength card, although it is someone doing the work. Not just thinking about it, right? To come talk to you. Eight Wands. Now also, I want to point out the energy of the Eight Wands, and I figured this out the other day in an offline reading. This is a card of communication, and it's been coming up a lot in our readings here this past week. All right? And I don't want anyone to get discouraged if they don't physically hear from their person in the 3D. Because this Eight of Wands, I'm reading energy. The energy of this Eight of Wands can represent energy picking up on their side. It's about fast forward movement. It's a buildup of energy and then a release. So it can mean that the Spion energy picks up. It can mean they're thinking about you more. It can mean that they're very antsy about coming in to talk to you. I see it here crossing the Eight of Pentacles. It tells me they still have a little more work to do. Like this guy on this card, the Apprentice. He's working hard to get to the Nine of Pentacles. He's still got a little bit more work to do before he can retire. He's still at work today. All right? But the energy is building, is what this is telling me. For some of you, it means direct communication, okay, from someone who wants to work on it. That's the overall energy of everything that falls here. I try to give you all the energy that's here. You ready? Here we go. Aries. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Our story begins, remember, you're all connected. Everything matters. Think of it as a book, and all signs reading exploded on the table. We begin our story with the Lover's card. We open with a makeout scene. Okay? Now, that's a book you're not going to be able to put down. Let me tell you. So how's your person thinking and feeling about you right now? Aries in particular. But again, this is going to bleed over onto everything. But Aries in particular, all they can feel is you. The energy is open. The universe has made a decision to open the energy. Right? It's your person's choice whether they come through it or not. All right? We'll call it an energy portal, though it's not really. But for ease of your mind's eye, the energy portal is open, the table is set. It's time for your person to bring the food. You're sitting at the table. All right, this is nice. I like on the Witch's deck too that these two are together. Okay, and the energy of the connection is angel energy. There's an angel up there in the clouds as well. Okay, this is nice. This again, the overall energy is this. All right. There's Eight Wands right there. There's potential for it, but the energy is building. Taurus, the Sun. Someone's learning a lesson here. Someone is, usually I would equate epiphanies with the Ace of Swords. This Sun card, the Sun illuminates things. You make someone very happy, someone's figuring that out. I'm not clarifying, and I did a reading for you recently, which wasn't well liked by the public. I don't know why. Okay, I'm pulling in specific energy. That's the energy I've been pulling in for Taurus for a long time. You know, maybe I got some new people here who are prudes and don't like me talking about Taurus titties. I don't know. But I stand by that reading. That person is trying to figure, that person has some demons they need to deal with. Okay? And it's probably shit that you don't know about. So I don't appreciate the thumbs downs on that reading. That's a tight reading. And if you want to be in denial, Taurus, about your person having some shit they need to deal with, that's your problem, not mine. Okay? People don't tell you everything. I found out a lot of stuff about my wife and her childhood. 10 years into our marriage. Sometimes people keep their mouths shut for a long time about stuff. All right, I felt it, I knew about it, but I didn't ask about it. You know, that kind of thing. So keep that in mind. We don't, people lie. They don't always tell us everything that's going on inside them. You don't know what happened to this person when they were 5, 10, 15, 20 years old. You have no idea. Even if you've had long talks. So keep that in mind. Someone is realizing that you're the cure, like I said in your reading. Okay? Right there. Few of you are in denial, though. I'll tell you what about that. I can feel that in the energy. You need to wake up. People lie. Ask any cop, doctor, judge. They'll tell you the same fucking thing. Right here. King of Cups for Gemini. Gemini, I've been telling you this a long time, and I'm going to tell you again. Somebody longs for what they can't have. Why can't they have Gemini? Why can't they come get Techron? Why are they stuck at Arco? Why? Why can't they get good gasoline? I don't know. King of Cups, right? They're holding on to it. There's a lot of love here. I think someone's going to share with you how they feel. I have to take this Eight of Wands into consideration. I think someone's going to tell you how they feel. I do. Very soon. But there's still a longing here for what they can't have. Now we go to the hot spot. Cancer. Our host, Mr. Rourke, here on Fantasy Island. The North Node was in Cancer when this cycle began. Cancer is our host. The whole cycle is Cancerian themes. You don't know what that is? Look it up. You know, plenty of websites will tell you what cancers are about. And that's the theme of this whole thing. That's why the other side needs to learn to be vulnerable. That's their lesson. And the divine feminine side needs to learn to put a shell on, to have some gumption, to get some self-worth. And you guys all did that. The other side's still picking it up. All right, Cancer. Death. It's nice. It's a card we can't get rid of in April. It's a death card. There's transformation coming here. I think you got some communication. I think your person is working hard here to get themselves independent, free of something codependent, or at least smartening up in their head. Your person needs to feel, your person has this energy, and it's hard for me to explain. It's almost an energy of they need to feel like they have something to come see you. In other words, if they don't feel like they have, it's just an example, but if they don't feel like they have enough money, or they don't feel like their life is together, or their job is good, if they were unemployed or something, they wouldn't come to see you. They're very ego-based. But we got transformation coming here. That's a very nice. It's communication when it falls here. It's bookending the lovers. So keep that in mind. And that applies to everybody here. Again, this energy in particular bleeds onto everything. There's transformation coming here. I believe it. You people want to work on things. There's no doubt. Leo. Yeah, I felt that. That's why I didn't say anything. I just said Leo. It's the Four of Swords. Somebody is just... I'm not clarifying, but I promise you, and you might even see it in tomorrow's weekly reading where I do this and I clarify for the week ahead. Somebody's doing nothing. Somebody is just sitting there in it. Okay? They know it's shit. They got a lot of healing. They are healing slowly but surely by doing it. The more they focus on your connection, all right, this feedback and off the Lover's card, it's even kind of an energy match if you look at the color of the cards here a little bit. Somebody's just sitting there right now. They know what they want to do. Intuition is flying. The brain is shutting down. I know if I pulled some clarifiers on that, I would see somebody wobbling and probably landing in a tower. Virgo for it. You know, getting spanked for it by the universe. They need to get it in gear. I saw that in your last reading I did too. They're awake to the connection. They're awake to what they feel. They definitely want love. They got a little more healing to do. Right now it might be quiet. But anyway, Virgo, Jesus, that pisses me off. I wanted to see something big there for you. Knight of Pentacles. I really like your person. That's why. I can't tell you apart from them, but I really do. I like that energy. It has great potential. King of Pentacles. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Freudian slip. But Knight of Pentacles, everything seems stopped right now. Pay attention to the last reading I did for you. All right. Unlike Taurus's reading, your reading got high ratings, 99.9%. Super high. It was a split reading. I pulled on the soulmate. We talked about that. And I pulled on you. This is you. Okay, this is well, it's both here too. It's somebody stopped right on the edge of telling you how they feel. I don't think they're going to. Not fully, even if they show up. But it's also you, right here. It's your moment right now to take a breath, because everything's about to change for you, Virgo. So just stop for a second. We'll let that horse rest, right? Let that horse rest before it has to cross this water, because that takes a lot of energy for a horse to do that, right? Especially if they have to swim in it. Okay, right here. Virgo, Libra. Knight of Swords. Yeah, not surprising. Somebody's charging in to tell you something, and there's huge forward movement here, but also at the same time, I see the energy here of these two knights kind of together. It's somebody who's coming in and thinks this will be easy to just sort of smooth things over with you, but what they're meeting is somebody who's pretty powerful on the other side. They're meeting you. It's up to you what you do with this person when they show up. It looks like for a lot of you, they show up out of nowhere in a brave action too. They're nervous about it, as I've been telling you in your readings. This is communication. This is good, but this energy is blending here. I've seen it like cross, like this, like sort of latched together. This is who they're meeting. This guy's running in, think no problem, I'll just go grab that pentacle, and this guy's going like, and this is your energy going okay, so it's like that. I tell you the same thing I tell Taurus all the time. Make damn sure there's a conversation here about what happened here, because this person's been very wishy-washy on you. I often tie you to Scorpio here. Their person's the same way. Scorpio, yeah, here we go, round and round. Here we go, Scorpio. Two energies here. Your energies here. Wheel is turning for you. Your luck's about to change. If you've had bad luck lately, you've been having some trouble with some people, okay? That's going to change. You're going to get the upper hand on that, whatever it is. As far as your person, it's not an energy of them making a 180-degree turn and coming back to you. It's around and around and around and around. You got an energy update coming up pretty soon, I guarantee it. I want to take a look into that. Round and round. Okay. I'm not clarifying. We'll see what happens in tomorrow. Tomorrow I do the weekly reading for the week ahead of the 17th through the 22nd. It's a big week, and we clarify. We do this, and then we clarify. That's what I got for that, okay? Round and around. And that applies to all your people. Again, you're all connected. All of these people here, no matter what I told you about your individual sign, all of your people go round and round, right? In and out. That in and out energy is not tolerated in this new energy we're moving into. I really hope there is some transformation in the hot spot. That'll affect all of you. That'll see some movement for everybody. Sagittarius. Empress, Sagittarius, you got two suns in the weekly reading. The sun crossing the sun, if I remember, in this past week. This is you're the shit. Okay, somebody feels you as this. All right, you're attracting things to you. You get outside, do things, go for things you don't think you're going to get. Just go for it. With this energy around you, this is the Empress, Queen of Tits, best tits in the tarot. You know the Empress. You have this energy around you. Go for shit. Okay? Just go for it. You can't lose. And if you're worried about your soulmate, that's how they see you. But they find that intimidating. All right? It is what it is. You make them very happy. They see you as this. I'm not clarifying, but the Empress is usually is an irresistible object. An irresistible force. So you're drawing them in. And I believe that. I believe that. Capricorn. Temperance, communication. That's all I get off of it. You got. That's all. Sometimes it's communication. It is right here. Something's about to balance out for you. Your energy is feedbacking off the sun here. It's like a bookend, right? Off that sun card. You're about to find out something that's going to make you a little bit happy. There's a rainbow on this card. Probably a lot bit happy. There's angel energy around your connection. Perhaps you find out something. It could be your soulmate. It could be just you finding out that somebody else likes you, or that you could do better, or I don't know. It could be anything. Either way, it makes you happy. It's balanced energy. Balanced energy to you in the 3D is happiness. Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, review. You're doing a lot of review. You're taking stock of things, Aquarius. You are. Make sure you learned your lessons from the past, because I know from recent readings I've done, including the weekly readings and the cards I pull on you, that you're moving and your April reading. You're moving into a new cycle here. Some stuff's about to start popping. That being said, make sure you've learned the lessons from the past. Just take a moment. Take a knee. Take a breath. All right? Take a look at where you've been. Learn everything you can from it. Because things are about to change. I'm not clarifying, but I'm telling you things are about to change. And look at that. As I say that, I throw it down on a Knight of Swords. That's some serious fast movement right there. All right? Things are about to change. You know, the bookends, if you want some help with this reading, because you're like, okay, yeah, it's a book, but how do I... The bookends matter always in readings. So, you know, the corners and also the bookend of the cards, like Temperance and you know, that and the Six of, or the Sun there. That kind of matters too. As far, you know, so as far as the center cards go, the center cards basically read with the cards that are around them. So you can kind of do that. It applies. It's hard to do that with the upper cards because there's no card above them or below them. But you know, again, everything around you matters here. That matters for you. I can tell you that. As does that. Okay, as does that. That being said, Pisces. Pay attention to that Wheel of Fortune. I just hit it before I threw this down. Okay? Tower. Very suddenly things are going to change here. Some of you don't think you're going to hear from your person. Some of you heard from your person, and it's all in the energy. Some of you heard from your person and they disappointed you. Some of you are still just waiting optimistically that you're going to, which you shouldn't be doing, but you're doing it anyway. Waiting for your person. Either way, things are about to change here very suddenly. Very suddenly, you're going to get an opportunity with somebody. All right? And this is nice. Because I say I'm going to have you rewind now. I always tell you you're tied to Leo. Don't I always say that? I say you're tied to Leo energy in this particular cycle. You don't have to know a Leo. You don't even have to like lions. It doesn't matter. It's about energy. And what did I say? If I could clarify about this Leo card, I said if I could clarify, I see somebody doing nothing, I bet I'd see a tower. I said that. And I get the tower for you. And you're tied to that energy. So as for Leo, pay attention. Your person's about to hit a tower if they don't get off the goddamn fence and start doing something. All right? They're going to have to. That Saturn square North node is kicking ass. It's forcing some decisions to be made. As for you, Pisces, this tower is better. It's nice. It's very nice, and it's tied to this Wheel of Fortune energy. All right? Let's have the universe add all this up here. Okay? Let's see where we go. So let's add up this thing here. This is nice. It's all about 8 wands and 8 pentacles. Somebody working toward getting out of codependency. The energy is building is more what the 8 wands represents. Although for some of you it does represent communication. Pisces, definitely. It might represent communication. Cancer, it might represent communication for sure. Sagittarius, Capricorn, all of that's communication. Aries, for sure. Taurus, I'm not sure if your person, I just think they're having some realizations. I think they're getting enlightened. Definitely 50-50 split could result in communication for Gemini, although their person has a lot of longing for what they don't have. Scorpio, your person's going round and round and round. Libra, you probably got communication coming, but I'm not sure how much you're going to like it or if you're going to just sort of look at it with your head cocked. I'm not really sure. Let's see here. Let's pull 3 cards and a crossing card. Let's see where we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Oh, yep, I see it. I see the bottom card. 6 of Pentacles. The bottom card crosses the middle card here. We're adding all this up. Judgment. Yep. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. These are red. Center, left, right. Second chances abound here. The energy, we'll call it an energy portal. It's not really, but you'll all understand that. The energy road, the energy portal is open. Right? The toll road is open here for this all to come back, for second chances here, for somebody to get it right this time, for you to bring balance to your connection. The wheel is turning. In other words, people are turning 180 degrees from where they were. Okay? Everything is sort of changing here within the energy as we move into the new cycle. Everybody's kind of got a little sprig of change of circumstance around them. In other words, things you never expected to happen might happen. I'll tell you why. Judgment is crossed by the devil. Okay? The universe basically tries to balance energy. That's what it does. And when your connections are out of balance, it's something for the universe to fix. It's small to it, but it's something for it to fix. It's out of balance energy. We can't have that. The energy that's out of balance here has become toxic, a little bit. Not necessarily in a sense of, oh, it's all doomed or anything. It's just more a case of, it's almost like that lingering energy I always read off the Nine of Wands. You know, it won't go away. It's like an obsession kind of a thing. So all of your people, all of the incoming energy here, are a little bit obsessed over this. Right now, the energies are forcing them to think about it a lot. I told you about that with the Eight of Wands. I said I pick up the energy of this Eight of Wands less about communication, though it is for some of you. It will be for some of you. More about energy buildup and then a quick release of energy, okay? Sort of like one of those old BB guns, right? Where you pump it up. You pump up the air in the chamber, and then you pull the trigger. The air in the chamber is getting pumped up, and this is the trigger getting pulled, all right? There's a lot of pressure building up here. That pressure takes the form of obsession, overthinking, spying, kicking up, things along those lines. Somebody thinking maybe they can do it where they didn't think so before, with the Wheel of Fortune here. Either way, the connection is trying to balance. So, and then it looks like it here. And some of you are actually achieving that balance, such as Capricorn here. I'll tell you what. It's very nice. It's interesting. I'm very interested to see the upcoming week, because all of the energies I've pulled on in the past week are still in play in the upcoming week. And that full moon energy leads us to the eclipse. That being said, we also move into Taurus season, which is very earthy. In my own personal life, every time we move into Taurus season, it's sort of a mellow time for me. Things kind of balance out. Things that went catawampus or sideways on me during Pisces season and Aries season balance out. And so in my life experience in tracking things, because I like tracking patterns, that's my superpower, that's the way it plays out. This is nice because we need this, and this little 3 card is showing it. It's showing a change in something, a change in the balance here. It's been out of balance. Somebody didn't give to this and somebody did. Now the person who didn't is coming to give to it. It's because energy is building. This is what the devil is representing here. Yeah. See, 6 of Cups. It's a soulmate. It's the person we're talking about. All right, someone from the past, and there's a lot of past lives here. There is. It's someone thinking so much that they just need to do it. It really is that "oh fuck it" moment. Keep in mind, our little book here that we wrote with 12 cards, starting with Aries and flowing through, starts with the Lovers, right, and ends with a Tower. That's a good tower when it lands with Pisces, because it's landed with the Wheel of Fortune, which is one of the cards that came out in our Added Up. That's a very important card. It's a very important energy. This is a very important part of this reading. The end of the book is always important, isn't it? Like I told you last week, if you end the book bad, it won't sell. You want to end, you know, movie people who make movies test endings. They focus group different endings for movies for a reason. They're very important. This is a good tower. This is about starting new again. It's all 180 degrees from what was, taking things from what it was and making it different. If your person doesn't do anything, because I can't predict free will, well, fuck them. You know, but the universe is really trying, and I've said this about this cycle. I've never seen the universe try so hard to balance all this energy. These are very important connections. I know that because we opened with the Lovers for sure. That's very powerful. Very powerful connections. And with death here in the hot spot, there's transformation coming. Leo's person, whoever that is, needs to watch out, because that tower applies to them, and they keep sitting on their ass in the toxin that they're in. After acknowledging the toxin, they're going to be fucked. Okay? A tower is going to come down, jobs are going to start to fall out, everything's going to be the same, hope is going to be lost. They need to get off their ass. I'm telling you. But hey, I'm just a talking hand on a video. People can do whatever they want. All right? That's your reading. That's your Friday reading. Tomorrow I pull on the week ahead, the 17th through the 22nd. We do the same thing, different deck, and we clarify with a separate deck. And we see what's going on. All right? For the week ahead. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.